Finally, I am streaming. And here we are. We are here. So, we're not going to waste any time. Where am I going? Yeah, I was going to West Fort. Well, that is where the DHV is anyway. So I think we can wrangle that. Ah, my apologies that I haven't streamed until now. It has been a long day. More importantly, my fatigue and everything just doesn't want to work with me, man. It has been one of those days. But here we are. We are here. We are functioning barely. But I wanted to do a little bit of story of this today, even if it was only a little bit. I haven't done any more story since last being on. However, what we have done is we found the inventor. So now he's just chilling over there. We've managed to get quite a few things actually up to 5 stars. So I believe the animal shelter, yep, 5 stars. Rainy shelter, yep, Rainbow Valley. So now it is West Fort Knot, the inventor, and the Northern Point, which we have not got yet. Which is fine. The music turned back on. Ah! Why? That's not a lot.
Thanks. Give me a moment.
Sure.
Like a dream come true, this showing up on our doorstep.
Oh, God. Their last star's gonna take a fucking eternity.
Thank you for your service. We'll be sure to call on you again.
Order complete. Well done.
Thanks, mate. No. Plenty of blood bags here.
As good as new to me.
Story time. I mean, Sam also needs a shower.
Stop it.
Someone doesn't like shoes. She won't even touch
Yeah,
me.
Ellie Fanning. I thought it was.
But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, tomorrow. We don't do that.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam. Get some rest.
Oh. The Baba.
Sam, it's Charlie. Be advised that we have a new assignment waiting for you. I'll need to brief you on upcoming objectives as well. Access the delivery terminal at the Northern Environmental Observatory to take on this main order.
Yep. Who would have thought I would have had to have gone there? Right, before any then. Go shower and use the toilet, Sam. Man has been working hard. Nice.
What's that, tasty, Sam? Tomorrow seemed to react negatively to overstimulation. This is likely just a defensive mechanism, so to speak. A way to safeguard her mind from the strange and unfamiliar. At times like these, it's best to limit the number of people attempting to help the distressed individual. So let's trust in Rainy and Fragile to take care of her. You've been receiving more dangerous orders. I respect your willingness to undertake them without any fuss. Please, don't hesitate to rely on me for assistance if you ever find yourself in need of it. While I'm incapable of fighting like you, if you throw me toward your enemies, I can keep them distracted for a short while at least. Come to think of it, The brigands' vehicles are of a rather antiquated design, significantly different from the standard pickup off-roader. You won't be able to get them repaired at distribution centers or on the DHV Magellan. Can't even store them in a garage. They're enemy property after all. Too risky to bring inside our facilities. Could be booby-trapped. I'd not get into the habit of using them too often if I were you.
Fair. Let's get the DH. Oh my god, why does this fucking thing keep falling? Sorry. Right. Let's go over to here, because I don't think we can get to the inventor. No. So let's go over here.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Hartman's facility. In short, it's time to tackle the northern part of the continent. Start by bringing the F2 South Distribution Center into the network. Some of the staff there are former residents of Cape Fort Knot who managed to escape the city before it was swallowed up by the tar. In addition to overseeing distribution operations, they also protect the facility from would-be assailants. Unfortunately, local chiral contamination levels are extremely high, leading to disturbing reports of paranormal phenomena near the facility. The cargo you're tasked with delivering should aid staff in dealing with this issue. Please have to make an order from this delivery terminal to proceed.
Got you. Okay. So it's not the longest path, but the problem that we're going to have is... Oh, I'm guessing the monorail system actually connects up to that. And we can get the road finished and connected up to it too, which would be good. Let's see. Because we can take this road up to here. And see if that works. Yep. Nobody's. We have got weapons, haven't we, still? Yeah, we've still got assault rifles and shotguns. We've got some blood grenades, which is good. Okay.
Order accepted. Thank you.
We can take the road past the majority of it then, at least. It's just once we get into the new area that's going to be a bit tougher. But I'm sure we'll be fine. It always stops when we go past here, though, because there's enemies. Unfortunately. I got a little otter hat as well. Look at that. There's a lot of BTs over there. Look at that. Look how many are over there. And then, but there, yeah, so this does connect to the monorail, which is great. Because we also have the road for there. Which I am guessing is going to require quite the amount of materials. Yep. So before we add any materials to that, let's get connected up to them first. Because when we connect up to them, that might go down by a substantial amount because other people, very kindly, may have put materials into it as well. But this is why I enjoy building out like the roads and stuff, because it makes journeying to the next place so much easier half the time.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Why me?
You're with Drawbridge, I presume. Yeah, you seem like the genuine article. Welcome. Hope it wasn't too hard to track. I'll just need a moment to check your cargo.
Feel free, mate.
This cargo looks like it's fresh from the fabricator. Impressive work.
Stop it, you.
You have been making a real difference around here. Keep it up, alright?
Do my best.
Go ahead and put us on the chiral network.
Yeah. Nice. Yay! Samson Hook. I love that actor that's playing him as well. Great actor. So we got 2 monorail parts and a road part to finish. It's cool. Combat boots. Boots stand for combat. They are heavy and extremely durable. Kicking an enemy while wearing these boots will inflict significant damage. Nice. Sticky cannon. When it detects and collects nearby cargo, placing it on the cargo shell. Oh my god, that's awesome. Heavy machine gun. Bruh. Okay, that's sick.
So we've been linked up, at last. There's also the necrobiotes you brought us as well. Feels like we finally turned a corner. For our part, we've shared data for some custom vehicle components, as well as some sturdy combat boots.
I'm sure the vehicle parts in particular will come in handy for combat and cargo retrieval. You need all the help you can get, because those armed survivalists waiting for you out east are far more dangerous foes than the brigands. They're a bunch of fools who won't hesitate to kill people, with no shortage of lethal weaponry. Though I'll be damned if I know where they got it. Make sure you're prepared before you head their way. Speaking of which, those combat boots ought to add some serious power to your kicks. You might want to equip a pair if you intend on getting up close and personal.
I do not. Stop there.
They're not something just anyone should be messing with. Their affinity with the dead makes them dangerous. But that's also why we could use them to prevent the dead from attacking us. With that kind of power at our disposal,
Hell yeah.
we can put people's minds at ease. Could solve all kinds of problems, I'm sure. We've uploaded some schematics for pickup off-roader parts. One of them is a heavy machine gun. It automatically acquires and fires at targets in range. It uses MP bullets for added versatility. It's effective not only against human enemies like armed survivalists, but BTs as well. The other part is a sticky cannon. When mounted, it independently scans for cargo in the vehicle's vicinity and collects it. You'll find it makes rounding up dropped cargo easier than ever. And who wouldn't want that? Pickup off-roaders can be equipped with 2 parts like these simultaneously. So choose whatever's best for the situation at hand.
Cool, so we can actually have the machine gun and the sticky cannon on at once. I'm guessing you could have like 2 sticky cannons, but I don't really see the point in that. It's definitely going to make it easier to collect like drop cargo though, which is going to be nice. Because then... Hi Omega, thank you for the swallow, I appreciate it, buddy.
The boxing champ who went up against these guys and sent them all packing with nothing but his bare fists. That's the story they tell, but it sure as hell ain't the truth. I didn't charge gallantly into battle and beat the shit out of him. I approached them in peace so we could work it out. I asked why they were stealing from other people, and they said it was because they didn't have the skills to
I am very fatigued. My fibro and fatigue are kicking my ass today, hence why the stream A is so late, B it's going to be quite short.
Like the other riffraff you find around here. And they're still here. In fact, working in this facility.
And C why the work I did have planned today may not happen.
Sam, I mean,
oh, it's infuriating.
you're the one trekking across Australia trying to bring everyone together.
You sound dead. I am definitely not dead.
We're trying to develop equipment tailored
But,
to close
like,
combat specialists. If we succeed,
the best way I can describe how fibro fatigue feels is imagine feeling like you haven't slept for about 18 hours. You get super tired. You go to bed. You fall asleep. You then wake up. You feel a bit more refreshed. You might be a bit groggy for the first 5-10 minutes, whatever. With fibro fatigue, when you get that, you go to sleep, and it doesn't always, but sometimes when you have a nap, it'll help. It'll make you feel a bit better, make you feel a bit awake. But in some cases, like for me today, I went to bed when I got back while hanging out with a buddy. Oh, hi, Niall. There he is. Hanging out with a buddy and had a nap. I literally came in, went straight to bed, and fell straight asleep. And when I woke up, I felt even worse. I feel even more tired and even more out of energy. And it is infuriating. It's... The frustrating thing about it is no matter what you do, it doesn't make you... You don't feel any better. You just feel tired and exhausted. But the frustrating thing is about fibro fatigue, like I say, is even when you go to sleep, like sometimes when you wake up, it gets worse, not better. There's like a weird sort of imbalance to it. And I've had stuff like this before. But I must admit, this is probably one of the worst I've had it. It's also frustrating because like talking and things like that become quite difficult. but it's like, well, there's not much you can do. But I wanted to get more story done on this game today. I wanted to stream it, even if it's just for an hour, hour and a half. So that's what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna chill and enjoy it. But I apologize if I am very quiet today. I will. Obviously, I'm gonna reply to your guys' stuff in the comments and everything. Dead gorgeous though. That's a line. But we'll
Anyone
see.
will be capable of fighting as well as the so-called Golden Fist. Feel free to lend a hand if our project interests you.
All right, I'm
Thanks, Jared.
leaving. Bit
We're glad to
blunt.
have you in our
Jesus, Sam.
corner. With your support, we'll be able to do so much more for others. Stay strong and keep doing your thing. We're in this fight together.
Sam, you're the best. Now get yourself.
It's like, how do you live when the normal way of resting, sleeping, does the opposite of what it's supposed to? So, I mean, it's different for everyone. I can't speak for everybody that suffers with fibromyalgia and serious fatigue issues and stuff, obviously. But I'll speak about my experience from it. So, very rarely do I get this, thankfully. But it is very difficult when it does happen, especially being like a dad now. I feel guilty for something that is out of my control. People will be like, go and have a rest and things, and unfortunately, it's a very frustrating thing. You obviously, if I'm talking to people and obviously they don't understand the condition fully, or been misinformed in the past, they'll be like, hey, why don't you go have a nap? That might make you feel better. And 9 times out of 10, I'll go for a nap, but I will feel a bit better. But I'm also plagued with insomnia, which is a wonderful thing. But I've learned to kind of manage the insomnia through careful management of when I have caffeine, making sure that, I'm not staring at a screen all night. I have my nights where I do that. But it's frustrating because, when you get days like I've had today now, started out feeling this way, was quite bad but not the worst, and just all right, I'll power on through. Nell very kindly came over and helped me put up my blackout blind, which is also a thermal blocker, which is lovely, which means that my room is nice and cool now. Did that, and we hung out for a bit, because sometimes mates needs mates. We need mates to chat to. But obviously, when I came back very tired, there was no way I was staying awake, put it that way. So it's I don't know. The frustrating thing about it is, look at me losing my trail of thought. You'll have a rest, you'll have a nap when you can tell that your body's just completely wiped. And then the most frustrating thing is when you wake up and you just feel either the same or you feel worse. Worse is the most frustrating, because it's like I can't even lie down to go back to sleep either. The only way I'd be able to sleep is if I took a sleeping tablet, which I try to avoid those unless I absolutely need them. But I have dabbled. But it is very difficult. Yeah, it's frustrating as well. One of the best ways to tackle fibro, and fibro fatigue in specific, is, but believe it or not, working out. Not because you get tired, but because your body gets healthier. So the healthier you keep yourself, the better your body can kind of deal with these things. This is why I think I haven't had this for a very long time, because I have been very good at looking after myself, but just not to the extent that I probably should be in recent weeks. Like, I haven't gone to the gym for a while, and I've been very focused on here and work and things like that. So, but, I am also drinking at the moment. Fair enough, Omega. Enjoy your drink, sir.
Back to the DHV Magellan and take a load off. Just so you know, tomorrow's been doing much better. Pay her a visit when you can, okay?
Oh, I'm glad she's doing better.
Well done.
See, this friggin' monorail part has already been built. So what do we need for this? ceramics, man. Alright. So let's get our chiral crystals. I think it was about 120 special alloys we needed, right? And then we needed resin as well. We actually have a 400 box, so we can just get a 400 and a 200. And then ceramics, we've got 160, which is still not going to be enough. But it's something towards the stuff that we need to get done. Oi, me. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whoops. Well, it Canada Day today. Ooh, nice. Well, enjoy. I hope you enjoy. That is a lot of special alloys. Jesus. That's because people have been making them from the mine and then bringing them over to here, I guarantee it. I was kind of hoping there'd be more Actually, how much stuff have we got in the DHV? Because we might be able to get some... Wonder if we actually have any shared stuff on here that we could use. We have got ceramics in shared, which is good. Let me take a look at this. Vehicle customization. Cost metals and resins. Heavy machine gun. But is that a weapon can fire off the pickup loader, automatically fires MP bullets at enemies within range. Type of damage inflicted changes depending on the target. Ah. So does that mean it's going to shoot at BTs and stuff too? Because, you know, that could be pretty fucking useful. I'm going to grab some more ceramics as well, just to be safe. Not all of them, but, you know, enough. Let's just grab 160. There should be enough. I love how I put that on my back. Okay. Whew. Right. Metals. We actually had too many metals. Beautiful. Oh.
Everything we know is from the radio. Everything we dream is never what they seem. Feeling rather strange, waiting for a change, fearing what's to come, acting kind of dumb. I'm indigo and violet and blue. I'm so in love with you. And everything you ever want is here. Giving up another one too dear.
Omega, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate that. My son and my fiance came in to see me, so normally I'd go on the be right back screen, but I am not functioning. So, but I appreciate the tier 1 sub. Thank you, buddy. very grateful for that. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, mate. Honestly, thank you. Means a lot. Wow. We don't really need a lot for this one. But I actually don't think I have enough. Yeah, I didn't bring enough with me. Whoops. I wish the sticky gun could get the chiral crystals. I wonder if I can. Probably not. No, it's probably just specifically... Who is enjoying the ride? Oh. Right. I think we'll go do our mission. We'll go see tomorrow. I can finish off building all this stuff when I'm in my spare time. Just don't like ads. I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you at all. But regardless of why you did it, whether it was for ads or to support me or anything like that, I am still very grateful. So, thank you very much. Oops. Okay, so if I get the stuff ready for this, so I just need special alloys, which is kind of nice. I wonder if there's any special alloys in the... I know there's special alloys next door. We have got enough special alloys in here, so we need 220. So if we go here and just get 240, that'll be fine. Cool. So then when we come out, we can get straight on that then. Yes, both. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. See you tomorrow. Ellie Fanning.
Oh, just a little longer, okay? Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. You know this song?
I just finished paying my car. Oh, nice.
Just did me
Fair dues,
some
buddy.
talking to the sun,
Congrats.
and I
It's a lot less stress to worry about.
like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Okay.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. That doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning.
The woman started singing. Beautiful. Beautiful. 10 out of 10 game. Norman Reedus singing. Wait, was that Lou? No. No. Ellie Fanning is not Lou. Lou is still, unfortunately, deceased. Oh! Something's happening. Kinda wish I didn't ask now. Well, Lou's technically still around. Like, he is the baby in the... in there.
Are you alright, Sam?
He is the baby in there,
The gate quaked just now.
but we don't know how.
Westport Knot was hit hard, and their Cairo printer is no longer working.
Ah, shit.
I'm afraid we won't be able to continue expanding the network until it's back up and running.
That's fine.
Pick up your next main order via the terminal at the F2 South Distribution Center.
You got it. Well, luckily we have a road that leads right to them, so if we need to take materials to them, we can do that. Get our energy up. Oh my lord. Why do you keep falling on the floor? Why do you like living on the floor? Vape pen. I must insist that this is a stupid thing to want. Where'd you go? Ah, there. My lord. Oh.
That's right.
It's still Lou. But it's just like Lou from the beach. Which is why Lou is so small now. It's a good thing we have been building that road then, because to get to West Fort Knot is going to be a lot easier than it was. I think after stream I'm going to have a shower, see if that helps. Problem is, I don't like being up all night, but I feel like that's what's going to happen again, and
Nothing like
I
a warm
hate it.
shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam? Necrobiotes are fascinating, and they seem to have become more commonplace lately as well, ever since you and I were swallowed up by that tar fall, to be specific. This sudden increase in the population should be considered yet another example of an environmental anomaly. If we successfully extend the network across the continent and trigger a plate gate to appear, such anomalies should begin to wane. So, Samson Hook from the F2 South Distribution Center is not a man to be trifled with, no sir. I did some research, and I found he's a popular local figure, beloved by one and all, it seems. Known as the Golden Fist as well. But don't misunderstand. I'd wager the people's love for him is not rooted solely in his considerable martial prowess. I
was going to say, you probably don't have anything else to say after that. Alrighty. Oh, I see. Indeed. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that don't mean I can live enough instead. May as well. We actually finished off the musician. Animal shelter, I think. No, we finished the animal shelter. This is just one that we can take, which is for them. Great. That's fine. Oh, is the monorail built? It is not. I've still got to add the 240. That's fine. 240 special alloys, which we do have now. So we'll grab this next mission and then we'll do that.
So you made it out okay. Those tremors were intense, but we're doing fine here. I think West Fort Knot got the worst of it, though. Your cargo has already been prepared.
Thank you.
If you could deliver it to West Fort Knot as quickly as you can, that'd be great. We need to support each other at times like these, so pick up the priority order from the delivery terminal right away.
If it's a timed one, that's going to be annoying. Okay, it's not timed. That's fine. Oh, we could use the monorail. Do you know what I mean? We could actually use the monorail if we get it fixed. Because then we can use the monorail from here just to get over there. Do you know what? I'm actually going to take this one. Because then we can use that just to come back here then. So I'm actually going to do that one first. Because then we can fix the monorail on the way. Grab all their stuff. Come back then to here. Deliver that stuff. And then go. I'm glad I finished paying off my car. I can imagine, mate. Cars are not cheap either. Like, you know. They're a lot of money.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oops. They're super expensive. Can confirm. Well, it was a SUV. Fair dues. I'd love to have that. Whenever I eventually learn to drive, because I do hope to eventually, when I can afford to, I would love to get like either an SUV or at least, you know, what's the car my mum's got? I actually really like her car, which she offered to give me in like 9 years when she retires, but I was like, that is 9 years away, Mum. Ford Bronco Sport Badlands. Ooh, nice. I'm not like a super big car person. I never have been. It's just not my thing. But there are some cars where I'm like, ooh, that's nice. Ooh, you know? 54k. Jesus. That's so much fucking money. I don't think I've ever seen that much money in my life. I can imagine that was really lovely to have, though. I've actually not seen this before. Watching a monorail get built. Nice. Sweet. Let's go get that stuff. Wow, 3D prints are a bit better in the future. I know, it's so cool. That is so fucking useful. I don't even need to get out of the car. It'll get it for me. Bruh, I'm in. I'm invested. That's so fucking cool. Rainy shelter we don't need, but we're gonna grab it anyway because we're here. And the apparently that thing just grabs everything anyway, so. Oh my god, that's actually fucking awesome. That's so useful. Oh my god. I love the ideas they've come up with to put in this to make the game just less tedious as well. That's so fucking good. I had a Dodge Drango, but I got rear-ended. Oof. Well, I'm glad you're okay, buddy. I can't imagine that was... I've only ever been in... How many... I think I've been in one car crash in my entire life. I was a lot younger, but some moron parked on a dual carriageway, which is like a mini motorway. Or didn't park... Sorry, I should correct that. She didn't park on it, but she just stopped in the middle, and my granddad went straight into the back of her. But that's when I was a lot younger. That's when I was like 7 or 8, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a very long time. I was not happy with, not happy that cost me 100k. You really like talking about money, don't you? Omega. Mate, 100k. How? Oh, bloody hell. Fair play. You're doing good. I'm glad you're doing well for yourself, though. That's incredible. Like, my brain is just trying to comprehend what it would be like to be able to just... to be able to make a purchase like that. It's crazy. I'd just be happy to have enough to support my family and pay my bills. But fair play to you, mate, because that must be really stressful when shit like that happens. It's like you have no control over it. It's just someone rear-ended you and then you lost out on all that money. But at least you were okay. That's the main thing. At least you were safe.
Oh, I see you're back. I'll process you quick. Just sit tight and give me a minute. This is a ridiculous amount of cargo, as you would expect from the finest port around.
Stop it, you cheeky sausage.
It's thanks to you that we're in a position
Combat
to
power
share
gloves.
this data. Go ahead. Give it a look.
Nice. I worked as a truck driver for 24 years. That's fair.
Bet you could use more materials, no?
Do you know what? There was a time where I really wouldn't mind being a truck driver. I think the reason I wouldn't do it now, though, is just because I got a little one, and I know that you do have to work long hours and you work away a lot. So it's not something I'm comfortable with, being away from my kid from home like that.
You find you hit harder than ever before. No one
But I'd happily do like a truck driving job. I would have loved that.
They also have a function that lets you harness energy for delivering a devastating electrical area attack. Any enemies caught in the surge will absorb a concentrated electrical charge,
Sweet.
resulting in massive damage.
I'd say 50% of my pay. Fair play to you. Because saving's hard this day and age. Like,
You'll have no
it's
trouble
really hard.
these gloves. As an added benefit,
Like,
they'll also improve your ability to keep your balance inclined, which should make a difference in your
the
delivery.
frustrating thing is, like, everything, obviously, prices and costs are going up. So trying to, like, save money is now becoming more and more difficult.
We don't intend to
You have to be, like, so precise and stingy with stuff.
forward to other inventions.
I will definitely be leveling up you, my good sir. I'm going to entrust the bird feed cargo to somebody else. So I wonder, because we're going to use the monorail system to do this, I wonder if we are going to lose out on a lot of points because we relied on the monorail. Although, I understand why the game does that, because obviously otherwise it's kind of giving you a bunch of rewards, basically, for not a lot. Sure, we can lose the aim assist. We're going to get this, because we can almost get the aim assist again anyway. Vehicle charging. Sharing boost is tempting, because it does help other people. And the game is all about, you know, connectivity and connecting with people, so... Oh, one thing I was going to get first. I was gonna make myself some gloves. Not going to use combat boots, because very rarely do we use melee, combat. But we'll get some power gloves, because I'm assuming it does say combat gloves, though. Right, let's use the monorail. We're going to go from here to here. Load up our vehicle. Container to West Fort Knot. Yes. It's going to take us 4 minutes to get there. Let's go. It's so cool. I love this monorail system, man. I mean, granted, the fact that we have to wait around for 4 real-life minutes, that's fine, though. It makes it easier to, like, travel long distance with a lot of stuff. I know we've got the road, so technically I imagine with the if we use the road specifically, we could probably get more points towards stuff. But I'll do that, like, when I'm not streaming. At least this way we can get this done quite quickly. God, it really is a beautiful game, though. And snakes make me a lot of money. I can imagine, mate.
Alright, no worries. Tennis fish. I like tennis fish. Oh. Tennis fish. Oh, kissy tennis fish.
Hopefully this will get us to the 5 stars we need to get for West Fortnite as well. That was Tiny Smoosh and my fiance going to bed. God, it's cool how they've added the details of like how it is damaged. You can see all the smoke coming off of it and everything. But we're here to help. Oh, fair dues, mate. Fair dues. It's a lot of money.
Oh, Sam, I'm so glad to see you again. We just got hit by a massive quake. I was afraid you might have got hurt out there, or worse. Anyway, I'll check it. You took excellent care of this cargo.
Well, I used the
It
monorail.
really shows. We were right to count on you.
Oh my god, really? How much stuff do I need to deliver to you? I guess it's because we did use the
Thank you so much.
monorail.
We should be able to get our chiral printer
I'll
in
take it.
working order now. I've never felt tremors like that before. Not even when the tar currents were acting up. It makes me pretty concerned about other folks living nearby. But at least the monorail you patched up seems to be none the worse for wear. Hey, out of curiosity, have you restored any of the other large mines? They'd be a great source of materials if you were ever in need.
I'd love to, but, you know, I don't know where they are.
Are you familiar with the island that lies north of our facility here at West Fort 9? Well, there's a shelter on that island.
I'm aware.
The man who lives there only cares about his research and never
Plus, I
talks
get
to anyone.
disability. Jesus.
I can't help worrying that he might have been hurt during the tremors.
I should go check on him.
There are a few large mines in the northern part of the continent, not far from where you'll find North Fort Knott. Or where you used to be able to find it, I should say, before it was wiped off the map by a void out. As for the mines, no one knows if they were obliterated too. But if you happen to be headed that way, you might want to see if they're still around.
I'll definitely check that. The more mines I can get, the
You've been
better.
such a big help to us. Rest assured, our staff will see that everyone gets their share of the aid packages you delivered. A lot of people are going to be singing your praises before too long. Best of luck to you with everything.
Thanks for all your hard work. Everything there seems to be in order. But one cannot help but wonder what other facilities were affected. Anyway, you can pick up your next order from the F2 South Distribution Center.
Why
This
there?
one's a rescue mission, Sam. Someone's been taken hostage by the
Oh.
armed survivalists, and we need you to extract them to safety.
Got you.
The survivalists have been known to kill people, so you'll want to take extra care when preparing for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, and it seems the tar currents have finally stabilized.
Cool.
So the D3 Magellan should be able to travel without issue. Call us if you need us. All right, Sam. Good luck.
Thank you.
Order complete.
Alrighty.
Well done.
So I wonder what orders you guys have got. So you got F2 distribution. Do you know what? Sure. I can take on that, get that to him, because we've got a bunch of stuff to deliver to him, so that'll help us in our overall journey anyway.
Order accepted. Thank you.
See if you've got anything else for places we need. Inventor, inventor, inventor. Don't need animal shelter, that's fine. Cool. Basically anything for the inventor we'll take. But what we can do is we can take the monorail over to here. And then we can get off and go see the inventor then. I was hoping to get the what you call it, the zip line before we went back to him, but we've got so much stuff for him now that we'll go there, we'll check on him, make sure he's okay. Oh, I can't actually... Oh yeah, that makes sense. I will let you know that at when we get to the event and we deliver the stuff, I will be wrapping up the stream. I know today's not been a very long one, but unfortunately my health is against me. At least to some extent. So I just gotta be choosy. Wouldn't be bad to take the special alloys, to be honest.
I'm so glad you could make it. Give me a moment to check. Remarkably good condition, I see. I can tell you handled it with care.
Yeah, I did my best.
Well, I'll never sing. With your assistance, I was able to craft this. Tell me what you think.
Remote stun bomb. Ah, cool. I mean, that'll definitely help.
I'm increasing your allocation of materials. It's mine.
Now displaying your current order grade.
And here we have the remote stun bomb. Yet another original invention, I'm quite proud to say. The version I previously shared with you was designed to detonate at the moment of impact. But this one can be detonated remotely at a time of your choosing. It really opens up the ways you can potentially put it to use. You should try playing around with it. You can't be serious. Adding remote detonation functionality was a pain in the ass. Though, in hindsight, I suppose it wasn't the most original idea. Still, there is no disputing its effectiveness. Use it, and you'll agree. Well, I guess this is what I get for trying to impress you. I was too eager to prove myself. I should have taken a step back and tried to look at things more objectively. Having said that, a new idea has just occurred to me. I best get started.
Oh, I like him. He's cool. It's a pain in the ass to get to until we get zip lines, I'm assuming. I'm assuming zip lines are going to be in this game,
Hope to
right?
see you again.
Order completed.
I can't imagine they won't have them. Ah, you have an order. Ah, for them. Ah, it's a recovery one. I'm just going to put that there. That's cool. Okay, let's switch back on. Why not? Right.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are doing very well, and I hope you have a good rest to your days, or whatever you may get up to. But I am going to go have a nice